All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with match number 3, game number 1, Navy Boy Games, aka Josh, taking on BraveBanana, aka Stefan. This does look like this was Stefan's week 1
I
team, or at least modified.
I cannot pull up. How is Navy Boy Games spaced
It's
out?
spelled
Sorry
with,
that
it's
I'm
no
pulling it up.
spaces. It was spelled with a Z.
That is why.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
All right, and I think we're good to go now. But yeah, Josh gonna leave with Torkoal, aka and BraveBanana gonna leave with Agron, aka Horny Boy.
I like it.
Great
I
name.
like it.
Torkoal does have the advantage. I think Torkoal is running Eruption as well. Mirror move, mirror turn. Gotta love those.
Better than having a bounce back effect where the mirror move was really weird.
Yeah, that was rough to watch because
I
I completely
folded.
forgot. I completely forgot about that.
I absolutely like that happened, and I didn't think of a way to get around it. I just panicked.
Yep. But I mean, once you got your effects up, I mean, it was GG.
If I can get him up, it's unstoppable. But he figured out a way to shut that shit down
He shut
with
that
no
shit down.
exceptions.
Heavy slam. Here comes the eruption. Not quite the KO on
Not
Horny
as
Boy,
effective as I expected.
but does do a lot of damage. Switching to Water Boy now. Gyarados. Stealth Rock did a lot of damage due to that flying typing on Gyarados.
And the effects like Stealth Rock have a lot more impact because I feel like everyone that we're playing with is really not afraid whatsoever to switch in and out.
Yeah.
Everyone's willing to take that hit, take that lost move to null any kind of effect advantage.
Dragon Boy. And into Decidueye.
The double switch out. All right.
Do you think Dragon Boy is running a flying move?
I would not doubt it. Sorry about that.
All good.
Maybe just, if nothing else, it's always good to have a stab.
Yeah. So maybe an outrage here.
Possibly. Either that or
Dragon Claw.
not what I saw coming. All right.
Sinister Arrow Raid.
Yikes.
Get the first kill on Dragonite.
Right.
That's first blood drawn by Josh.
F for respect. So I would normally expect the fire switch in, but I think that's a little bit too obvious.
Well, I think with the fire switch in, I think Decidueye might be slower, so it might be a good switch on.
Well, I think Josh would just immediately switch out, and I think that Stefan would expect that as well.
Yeah.
My money is on a Aggron switch in, possibly.
That would be interesting. Yeah. Maybe even a Magnezone switch in.
My money's on Zappy Boy, Floaty Boy. Oof. I was really expecting Zappy Boy for the naming on that.
Kind of disappointing, honestly. Crocodile, big bad Crocodile coming in.
There it is.
And we tested out Crocodile last night. Crocodile is very, very dangerous, especially with that Stab Earthquake and that Stab knockoff.
Well, Stab Earthquake against any time, like whenever you have this type combo.
Yep, and there is a Stab Earthquake.
Shown, yeah.
And it has
really
Moxie, so Crocodile is going to go nuts.
Yikes.
Knocking Pokemon out left and right here. I don't think Stefan has a good switch in. Even if Gyarados comes out, I do know Crocodile has Stone Edge.
It's going to come down to a speed battle.
Yep.
A lot of damage very, very quickly. Probably have to sacrifice at least one to get the job done, though.
Yeah. Who is the proper switch on, though? Maybe Sylveon. It does have that Fairy versus Fighting type. Or Fairy versus Dark typing advantage. Does go to Water Boy. Moxie eliminated.
And that Stealth Rock is causing a lot of problems for Stefan.
Yep. Well, majority of his team is susceptible to rock type Pokemon, so I do not think that's helping any.
All right, we're going Mega on the Gyarados.
Thunderfang out of nowhere.
Not able to take advantage of it.
Hit him with that RKO, Randy.
Moxie as well. Stefan could be in a lot of trouble here.
Yep, I do not believe. I think this is going to probably be GG. Not a boy. Love the names from Stefan. Moonblast here from Not a Boy could be disastrous for Crocodile. Because I do not believe that Crocodile
240 top speed on Not a Boy here. 311 top speed on Crocodile though, so it might not have a chance to get it off. And
big
survives
earthquake.
The earthquake.
Hyper
survives
Voice.
The earthquake.
Hyper Voice does come in, but I don't think Sylveon can survive any move except a Dragon move. But I think if Josh is smart, he goes to Torkoal and Gyro Balls.
It's a matter of whether or not the Torkoal will have time to get anything off. I can't remember what the health was looking like when it switched off.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Does switch to
Vaporeon. Evolution battle.
Square up. Not the most ideal matchup, but I still think a Scald or an Ice Beam could possibly knock out Sylveon.
You can tell the time between the moves is growing every time that we go through another round.
As is our anticipation.
Quivering with it.
Right on the edge of glory.
We're on turn 10 here, and it's exponentially longer between moves than it was in the first 5. Even you can tell that they're putting a lot more thought into this. Josh wanting to get it done without taking any unnecessary risk, because we really do never know. Stefan could always come back and sweep on one of his last. We've seen it done before.
Ooh, Ice Beam does not take out Sylveon,
Hyper Voice,
but Hyper Voice does not take out
a whole lot of the fighting chance. No.
Yep. Let's see. Sylveon can survive another Ice Beam if it's not critical, and it wasn't.
Uh-oh.
Even with Calm Mind, I don't think Sylveon survives this next shot. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Look at that. All right.
So this is going to probably be GG.
The Aggron is honestly where I was expecting the Mega.
Yeah, I think he has Mega Aggron, Mega Gyarados on the same team. Scald coming out.
Different matches, yeah.
Yeah, a nice Scald coming out, and here comes Spicy Boy, even though it's not a boy.
It's not the boy on the outside that counts.
It's boy on the inside. Words to live by. Thank you for that inspirational quote there. Who said that first?
We could all learn a few things from Spicy Boy.
Spicy Boy. Scald barely going to hang on. That
What
wish.
have we got?
I don't think that wish will come in time though.
Unless there's a hypnosis waiting somewhere.
Yeah. Protect. The wish will come in time.
All right.
So this
I
is
don't think that would make it through another water move.
No, another Scald. BGG. Might live it now.
Not going to be enough. Oh. All right, I stand corrected.
But does need to protect here if he wants to stay alive any bit longer.
Now, if I'm not completely off the mark, if Stefan can somehow manage to take out this Vaporeon, it is a very, very, very long shot. But there's not another real type advantage against Mr. Spicy Boy up here and the rest of Josh's team.
Scrafty is specifically designed to take on all psychic types.
Oh, and I did not notice that, but also the point is moot.
Point is mute. GG. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into game number 2 of match number 3. Josh taking the win last game. We do have a special commentator, Alex, from match number 2, who took the victory over Zach in a very entertaining battle.
I'm glad that you were entertained. All right, I'm excited to see who they start with this time around.
Yeah. Side note, I helped with both of the contenders right now build at least 2 members of their teams. So they came out, and I'm like, I know both of these teams forward, backwards, and sideways because I helped build them.
Besides Josh's Scrafty and Crocodile, because I put those
Yes.
in
No, the Crocodile I know. I helped with that.
The Scrafty was brand new.
The Scrafty was new. Yeah, I did not expect the Scrafty. I was like, where the fuck did you pull him from?
I was honestly expecting a Thunder out of the Gyarados.
Gyarados does not run Thunder.
I still expect Stefan to cheat.
I
have nothing to found that belief on.
I am confused as to why we have yet to see Mega Gyarados.
We saw Mega Gyarados last round.
I think he's going to go Mega Aggron.
It didn't have time to get around. Oh, yeah, I agree with Mac. I'm expecting a Mega Aggron for nothing else, just for the tank stall. Mega Aggron is a monster to take down.
If he did all the changes that I had talked with him about doing, I don't believe he has the Mega Aggron right now. I believe he was focusing on using Gyarados as a primary physical sweep.
Crocodile coming out, aka Randy Orton with that Thunder Fang last round. Was not expecting that.
The unsuspecting sweeper. I mean, you expect that thing to hit hard, but I don't think anyone expects it to hit quite as hard as it actually does.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the scariest Pokemon where you're just like, what the fuck do you mean that thing has a 350 attack stat? Jeff?
There it is.
Oh, miss on the Thunder.
Miss.
And a
wow.
Confusion. Damn, Stefan. Now, for the love of God, please switch out that Gyarados. Give him a break. I gave you a Wisher for a reason.
Decidueye going to be the obvious switch in here.
That confusion has the possibility to really throw a wrench in this.
Unless Josh forgets about Ghost versus Dark typing, I think we see Leaf Blade here.
Stefan is running. We had a switch.
Now, do we see the Z move from Decidueye?
Z move is Sinister Arrow, correct? Saw that
Yep.
last time. That's with the ghost typing. I don't know if Sinister Arrow... Who was it used on last game? I already forgot.
I think it was used on Dragonite.
Squint suspiciously. Amber noticing that Stefan had really on-point names for his Pokemon, but he forgot to switch them all to the genders that he wanted. The gender. Don't assume gender. Yeah.
I feel like the don't assume gender jokes don't really apply.
No. That is not.
They are specifically stated next to.
That is not don't assume gender. That is don't assume Gengar.
Oh, here we go.
Nothing. Not nothing, but.
Not nothing, but that tanked that Z move pretty good, and now there's Toxic on that Decidueye. Scrafty. Ooh.
That was bad luck.
Ooh, that was not a fun switch in.
This Scrafty is specifically designed to take on all Psychic type Pokemon.
The best switch
You
in
think we're-
would...
Go ahead.
If Sylveon comes out, Stefan will be good. But
Yeah, I'm counting on an immediate switch out on this.
I'm hoping so, because Stefan does not want to lose that Wisher.
Is this his wisher?
Yes, Delphox is the Wisher.
Gotcha. Well, this is definitely going to be an interesting choice. The
We
Protect
have
coming out.
Protect,
Huh.
blocked and knockoff. That should be your signal right there that you survived that turn to be like, all right, I'm leaving. I will take the one turn I could get to feel out a move, and I'm leaving.
I feel like he's got some kind of plan packed away for this.
Not entirely certain. Also, poor Stefan having a mental workout at... What time is it in Germany right now? Like 3 o'clock in the morning? It's like 3:19.
Calm move, the wrong choice.
Wow.
Should have switched. And now you got a Moxie stack.
I really don't know what he was thinking with that.
I'm not certain either. Delphox is one of a new Pokemon to him, so I'm wondering if perhaps he wasn't as aware of the typing as he might have needed to be in that situation. Not a boy. That's a lie.
Actually, it's not a lie.
No, wait. I read wrong. Brain fart.
Reading's hard.
Nobody said our commentators were smart, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I only have an English-based English-based degree. Can't fucking read or speak. Holy fuck. 4 years for nothing. It's fine.
Oh, wow.
Also, ripperoni and fucking cheese. Crafty.
Yeah, I completely missed that knockout because I was laughing at the really appropriately placed stutter.
Oh, bad switch in from
Oh.
Josh here.
Oh no. Hyper Voice is going to get spec'd as a fairy type move because of Pixelate.
Yep.
Does Josh know that?
I don't think Josh knows that. But honestly,
Oh.
Josh's
We're about
best
to
switch
find
in was
out.
Torkoal.
Stefan, if you back out of this one, I'm going to punch you.
I don't think he's that stupid.
I
Does
can
Josh
kind of-
stay
I can-
in, though?
I'm
Did
excited to
Did
figure out
Josh
how this
realize
is
it?
going.
I don't know if Josh realizes it or not.
Because Hyper Voice is...
Does
no,
stay in.
Josh doesn't realize it.
Dragon
And
Claw, not
the-
a...
Oh, and Stefan went for a attack!
Stefan gives the freebie.
Oh.
Josh needs to
Honestly,
realize
one
that
Hyper
and switch
Voice
out
would have
now.
been enough.
Yeah, it's time to go.
The Hyper Voice will still hit whoever switches in quite hard.
Double
Oh,
edge.
Double Edge is going to be enough, though.
Oh.
Double Edge is going to be enough.
All right.
We switched that around. Magnezone's going to be the most likely one to come in.
Magnezone or Aggron? Yeah, because Aggron does have Stone Edge. Or
Yeah,
Dragonite, which is a
Dragonite.
very bad switch in.
Does Dragonite? Dragonite has Dragon Claw, so I mean,
Salamence
Dragonite's
is,
a dragon, but
Salamence
Salamence
is
is
so
going to
much
have
faster.
speed.
Yeah. It's got higher attack and speed, actually.
There might be enough defense.
Ooh!
Oh.
It's a bulky Dragonite.
Oh!
Not enough.
Not good for
Now you gotta
either
switch.
people.
Yeah. Now you go.
Extreme speed!
Oh fuck! I forgot about the sleeper priority move. I forgot about the sleeper. Fuck! Do not
Okay, that was
underestimate
really
that Dragonite.
impressive. That was
Holy fuck!
incredibly well thought out. Because
I think-
all three of us were dragging
Yeah.
the decision to bring in Dragonite.
Yep.
F. Holy fuck!
That was really
That-
well done.
that was
I'm
a good move to
incredibly
see.
impressed.
Vaporeon. Gonna have that Ice Beam and probably Speed boost, too.
No
This
question.
is the same Dragonite that gave me so much trouble 2 weeks ago, but I also had so much trouble because I forgot about the berry that was whipped.
Should
Free
have,
turn.
3 times in a
should have
row.
used Ice Beam.
Should have used Ice Beam. Will Vaporeon have the speed in this though?
I'm not sure.
This is a tank-based Vaporeon for wishing.
We are about to find.
This is the
I
support class
actually
Vaporeon.
I think Dragonite outspeeds Vaporeon here.
I am almost 90% certain that this particular Dragonite should outspeed. Now, I don't remember what moves Stefan has on it. I know Extreme Speed. I know he's got
Dragon Claw and
he's got
Roost.
Dragon Claw, Roost, and Iron Head's the other one. So he doesn't have any electric type move on it. Thunder Punch was a possibility. Honestly,
Iron Head would do a pretty good.
Iron Head would get a chunk, and it's a good chance of having a flinch chance in there.
Well, I think
36%. Dragon Claw. Ooh, just barely
with the
not
Ice
enough.
Beam. Is there a freeze? Nope.
69%.
Yep, I think this might be
This
GG.
might go to Stefan. Extreme Speed, most likely going to be the move used here.
Yep.
Will Josh try for the Protect, though?
There it is. All right.
We went for Extreme Speed.
So this
The
more than
leftovers
likely
are
will
really
be
helping him out
GG,
here,
as
yeah.
Decidueye probably not going to be as tanky as Torkoal, but Torkoal doesn't have any great moves to lead with.
Now, Stefan, I don't believe... Well, he has Dragon Claw still. That's going to be a stab move for Dragonite. But other than that, I don't think he has anything that's going to hit Torkoal particularly hard. Unless he's going to try and switch in the Gyarados, but Gyarados was weakened, so there is a risk involved in that.
At this point, I would not put money in switch-ins, especially with as tanked out as Dragonite is with defense. I think that he's just going to ride that wave as long as he can. Probably just put in the Dragon and claw out at him as long as he can survive.
Just chip down for as long as possible.
Or completely
Never mind.
prove me wrong.
And the Gyro Ball is not going to have much of an effect there.
Obvious speed advantage to the Gyarados here, especially with the Mega Evolution.
And we backed out. It's going to be a waterfall coming out. Yep.
Decidueye still toxic poison though.
Especially with as many Pokemon as Stefan has left to switch back to, that was a really poor decision in my opinion, because it just gives more time for the Toxic to affect it.
Yeah.
That being said, it would have automatically been a KO if he hadn't done it, so it's kind of between a Gyarados and a hard place here.
Mm-hmm. It's really if you give the KO now or if you give it later at this point, because I don't believe there's anything I can really turn it back around here for Josh. And also want to note that Magnezone has not seen the field this match, I believe.
At this point, I don't think Magnezone needs to see the field at this point.
I know, at point being, even if you get through one of the other ones, there's still a full health Magnezone standing back there. And even if you get that Torkoal chip down just a little bit, Magnezone's going to have the speed advantage to get a Thunderbolt off.
Yep, that early loss to Crocodile and then to Scrafty was probably the downfall of this match to Josh.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do believe Stefan is still running Earthquake on this Aggron. I don't know who will attack faster, though, Torkoal or Aggron. I believe Aggron should have speed advantage, right?
Aggron absolutely has speed advantage here.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first and last time you will ever heard that said.
Most likely.
The only Pokemon slower than Torkoal is Bronzong and Shuckle. There's two. Dragon Boy coming back out.
Honestly, would have stayed in for the Earthquake.
Yep.
As many resources as Stefan still has to pull from.
Well, even then, Torkoal... Oh, and a big hit from Gyro Ball with that critical. Torkoal is extremely defensive as well, so one Earthquake probably wouldn't knock it out.
True. Just gonna chip him down a good bit. This is a very defensive-based Dragonite. I still had, and we
Second
switched.
switch out.
Stealth Rock's coming out. I do like that. Even though it's late, I do like that switch. That move.
Yes. Don't know how much use it'll be in this particular instance.
No, because even if a waterfall comes in, I don't think. Yeah, there's the waterfall.
Survives the waterfall, though.
And the Aguav berry. I forgot about the Aguav berry.
Mm-hmm.
Alex is like a proud parent watching both of these teams go.
I really am. Like, I remember talking to both of them specifically, and I was like, use the Aguav berry. Like, it'll be a good, haha, bitch, you thought. And I was like, run fucking Gyarados as your Mega. It has really good sweep potential if you play it right. Keep in the Gyarados. Just get one hit. All you need is one crunch, and you got it.
Well, that's the thing. Does it outspeed Decidueye? I think it might.
I think it might. They're
Well,
either
at this point, it
matched
really
or
doesn't matter.
Their speeds are
point
very, very
anyway,
close. Yeah,
At this
but
point, anyway, just come on. Oh no, we
There
brought
he
out the
is.
Magnezone. Magnezone is going to see some playtime.
I think Magnezone is really just going to be here to wait it out.
I think Magnezone really, honestly, with the Thunderbolt, that'll be. Oh, I forgot. Decidueye did have Roost. Oh,
but the
Power
hidden
Fire.
power fire.
Man.
Hidden Power
that
Fire.
is
You sneaky bitch. I forgot about that one.
Wow.
I will say, didn't we both run Magnezone against each other when Steph and I played? Or was it me with the Magnezone and him against? I think we both were running one.
Magnezone has seen a lot of use recently in the league, so
It's a great Pokemon.
it really is. It's an unsuspecting sweeper as well.
Yep. Well, Alex, we will let you get back to the other chat real quick after this game. And real quick, do you have any thoughts on what we just saw in that game, or even thoughts on your own game that you had?
Thoughts on my own game? It was fun. I look forward to the next time I go against Zach. Thoughts on current match? I honestly think it can go either way. Both of them have strong teams. It's just going to be a matter of, I think, who can get more in the other's head, really, because we don't know what's going on their side of things.
Yep.
So.
Well, all right. Well, we will let you hop back over to the fans, and we will get into game number 3. We are hopping into game number 3. 1-1 between Josh and Stefan. Been a very entertaining match, much like your match, Zach, before this one. Very entertaining.
I feel like both of them have kept their heads about them pretty well. I really feel like the first game, or the first round, I'm not sure what the terminology is between the best out of 3 on this one, but the first round had a little bit of quick movement on both sides. A few, I wouldn't say mistakes, but things that could have been done better as far as type advantages go.
Yeah.
Second game cut down on that a lot. I am really excited to see how this is going to go. I think it's going to be played very carefully. I think we might see a little bit of a longer play time on this one than we have on any of our other matches tonight.
Yep. Torkoal going to be the lead for Josh. Magnezone the lead for Stefan. You see Stealth Rocks or Eruption to start?
What's that?
Do you see Stealth Rocks or Eruption to start?
I see. I want to say, doesn't Magnezone have Earthquake potential? Or am I completely off the bat on that one? All right, never mind. Stealth Rock, and you were right on that. Mac, are you with me?
I'm with you. I had to mute my mic for a second. I apologize.
Not a problem. All right, so yeah, we did have the Stealth Rock starting off.
Yep.
So,
Good switch
quick
out to
switch.
Decidueye. Then the switch out from
we
Stefan.
do have the hidden power fire here, so that was a interesting decision.
Yep, so Volt switch out. Who does he switch to? Does he switch to Delphox?
I don't see a switch out coming from Stefan. I feel like he'll just keep in.
Well,
and go with
Volt switch
the...
is automatic. You have to switch out.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I was not paying that much attention on that. I was paying attention to the chat. I'm a terrible commentator. I would put my money on either the Delphi or possible Dragonite.
Yep,
There
there
we go.
is Delphox. And if Josh is smart, he will use a Z Ghost, and he will knock out Delphox first try.
Well, because he definitely has the. Ooh.
Is going to get the knockout. Sinister Arrow raid.
Ooh. By
Goodbye,
the skin
spicy
of
boy.
his teeth.
Down goes the Wisher.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Dragon Boy coming out. And that Sinister Arrow was used last time against Dragonite in the first game. So, be interesting to see what happens this time around.
Immunity to extreme speed.
Beautiful move. I'm not sure if that was intended from Josh. Probably wasn't.
It definitely wasn't intended from Stefan. I can guarantee you that much.
Yep. So I think Stefan probably uses Roost, or he switches out to Magnezone. Josh with the Roost now. I like it. Now, if you're Josh here, do you switch out to Crocodile?
Ooh. At this point, I feel like he has to. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the best switch would be Crocodile.
I'm not sure how he made that balance between, or not the balance, but decided which fell in between Roost and switch out. But
yep,
he's barely above where he really started there.
Going to see Spirit Shackles. So even though Decidueye is going to go down, Magnezone cannot switch. So if we see Crocodile here, that Earthquake will get an immediate KO, and that Moxie will stack.
And once that Moxie comes in, unless he's running the speed advantage on the Gyarados, and even then, you get a little bit of a risk in it because it just becomes a terror.
Yep. So probably going to see an Earthquake, and then we'll probably see a switch into Gyarados, and then we'll probably see another Thunderfang. In that order. I'm calling it now. And if I'm wrong, I will quit commentating for life.
Please don't.
Please
no one
don't.
wants me flying this ship alone.
Although we could see a switch into Sylveon as well. After the KO from Magnezone.
I would put money on Sylveon over Gyarados, especially since we know for sure that he has that Thunderfang waiting in his pocket.
But does Stefan remember the Thunderfang? See, he didn't go down to the Thunderfang last round.
But we've seen it both rounds, haven't we?
We have seen it both rounds. He does remember the Thunderfang, so
there we go.
I believe Crocodile still gets the speed advantage.
I feel like Crocodile is going to take a speed advantage over everyone but the Gyarados. If the Gyarados had something to one-shot...
And Crocodile is going to live it, so either a knockoff or Earthquake does beat Sylveon. I think
Unless, now would be a really smart time to switch over to the Gyarados, because it would be immune to the Earthquake, unless... Sylveon would fall to the Thunderfang right now, so it's really in Josh's best interest to use that just in case we see that switch out.
Or to use Knockoff, because I think does Knockoff knock away Mega Stones?
Well, and I would put money on the Thunderfang just for the fact that... Alright, see? The other was...
Does still get immune to it.
There's your problem, yeah. If he had used Thunderfang, then it would have automatically taken Sylveon just due to the HP issue, and either of his predicted switch-ins, because it was either going to be a Gyarados or a Dragonite switch-in, would have still held that effect advantage.
Yep, Stone Edge still going to get the knockout on Dragonite.
Yeah, it really doesn't seem like he's too worried over that one missed opportunity.
Yep, because Crocodile does outspeed everybody, including a Mega Gyarados. So unless Stefan can pull some magic out of his butt with Sylveon, this might be GG. Or if RNG screws Josh over and he misses the Thunderfang again. Does not miss Thunderfang, but does not get
Does
the
not
KO
take him
either.
out, and there he goes. All right.
I think Josh still has the advantage here. Does have Scrafty. Does still have Dragon or Salamence. Now, if Gyarados has Ice Thing, I think Salamence goes down, but I think Salamence is going to be faster regardless.
I really just don't see a way that he has the time to take out the Salamence.
Yeah.
Margo agrees.
Margo agrees too. Yeah, I think your best switch into Salamence would be Sylveon, but as we saw last game, that double edge is enough to take out Sylveon.
All right, so we have
Now, if
a tank waiting.
if Aggron has Stone Edge, Salamence does go down here.
At this point, he either has Stone Edge or we're done in about 7 more turns tops.
Oh, I wouldn't say tops. Okay, yeah, maybe tops. I don't see a way Stefan comes back into this.
Yeah, with the Gyarados at 19%, it comes in, it gets maybe 1 move off. Now, if it gets that move off with a 1-hit KO...
Yeah. Does switch to Scrafty. Interesting switch. I don't remember if Scrafty has Drain Punch or Power Up Punch. I think it is Drain Punch. So that would probably be his best move to use here. Does switch to Water Boy. Water Boy's going to get hit hard here. High jump kick misses. Scrafty knocks himself out.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I can hear the other chat losing their mind right now.
Ooh.
Wow. Dragon Claw will finish off Water Boy.
Bring in... Okay, at this point, if Steph has Stone Edge equipped...
Yep, I don't.
We've got a serious match on our hands.
Yep, but even then, Vaporeon that would beat Aggron. Torkoal would beat Aggron. Torkoal would beat Sylveon with that Gyro Ball. So, advantage still in Josh's favor, but this match still could go either way.
Consistently shown that I can still be surprised.
The high jump kick miss to knock out yourself.
Speaking of hubris, jumping back to Big Daddy P, when literally any other move would have done the job.
Yep.
He's gonna be feeling that if on the off chance he loses this.
Yeah, like I said, I think that Scrafty has Drain Punch. So that probably would have been a better move too. Do we see Stone Edge? No, we see Toxic.
We see
I do not think Aggron has Stone Edge. Torkoal coming out. Torkoal is low.
Oh.
I forgot how low Torkoal was. So
But Torkoal is running that Earthquake, right?
Torkoal is not. Aggron is. So if Stefan uses Earthquake here, I think Torkoal goes down.
I honest to God, I have no idea which way this is gonna go. I did not
switches
see that
to Sylveon. Eruption's gonna knock down Sylveon. This just got really interesting.
I'm not positive that I understand the thinking behind that.
Oh, maybe Aggron doesn't have Earthquake. Does have Heavy Slam. Yeah, maybe it doesn't have Earthquake. Here comes the Eruption. Not gonna do too much. I say
enough that if it happens again, though.
It would live 1 more, it looks like, unless it's critical. Due to leftovers healing 6%. You know, it'd be crazy, even crazier to see on this Torkoal would be Curse. There's the Earthquake. A little late.
Yeah, I don't understand the thinking there. The only thing that I can really put it down to is Stefan has the really big disadvantage of having to do this at 3 o'clock in the morning in Germany.
Yeah. I guess my main question right now, why did Eruption do 42% the first one and was super effective, but only 29 or only 25 that time? Like, why is it
this
doing...
time? Hang on, what?
What is Aggron's
Heavy metal?
heavy
I'm
metal?
trying to remember what heavy metal does as an effect. It has to be something for an ability.
It's either Eruption or it's Earthquake.
No,
Or
as far as like
it's,
why the damage keeps going down.
Yeah, it's either Eruption is lowering the special attack, or... Because let's see.
Hang on. Let's do a little bit of quick looking.
Eruption, based on the user's HP, is the move's base power. So, Eruption actually screwed Josh over there.
Huh.
So,
is not something that I was aware of.
Interesting. So the more you know, ladies and gentlemen. Double Edge doing a little bit. Heavy Slam coming back in. The Toxic probably will eat away Salamence. So, this will come down to a 1v1.
Yeah, but that 1v1 is the Vaporeon versus the Aggron.
Yep.
I've got to give that to the Vaporeon. That Roost is going to cause serious problems.
Yep. But that Roost is going to give Aggron just more time to heal up with those leftovers. I think Josh needs to stop using Roost, and I think he does need to do damage just enough to hopefully bring it back down.
And that will be it for the Salamence.
Now we get a full HP Vaporeon. I believe Ice Beam is not super effective here. So, be interesting to see what happens.
Honestly, it looks like a really clear advantage just off the bat, but not going to count Stefan out of this yet. Also, I was wrong about the 7-turn cap.
The 7-turn cap.
We are at 29 now.
Ice Beam resisted. Toxic coming in.
All right, so he's putting down the investment.
Yep. So, Stefan right now has the advantage. Josh cannot protect. He cannot do anything. He has to attack in order to win this game. Another Ice Beam. Stealth Rocks. I don't know why he used Stealth Rocks there. That was a poor decision.
I do not understand the thinking there.
Yep, and that is going to...
He's got to take him out. He's got to take him out.
That's absolutely going to be GG. Josh wins this match.
That's game. I don't understand what that was. That move was the game right there.
Probably the most exciting match so far. GG to Josh.
Wow.
2-1. What a match that was.